Hello, hello. All right, so what we're going to do today is go ahead and get started with subtracting. You guys rocked it out with addition and three-digit numbers, so we're going to go ahead and move on into subtracting three-digit numbers. But today we're going to start out really easy, just like we did when we started with the addition of three-digit numbers, where we just added 10 or added 100. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to either subtract 10 or we're going to subtract 100. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn you around. And instead of using picture models today, I went over to the school and got some of our place value blocks, because that's what you guys are really used to using, are those concrete materials or manipulatives. So I went over to the school and got some of those. That way you could see me using those um, as we work through these problems. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn you around. Okay, so the first problem we are going to work with is 134 minus 10. All right, so to make 134 using place value blocks, we have to look in our 100s or our hundreds place to see how many hundreds flats we need. So we know that we need 100 flat. Okay. Let me see if I can find something. Sorry guys, I'm trying to cover up this other equation, that way it doesn't confuse you. We're not working on this one yet. Okay, so we need 100 flat. How many 10 sticks do we need? Okay, we need 3. We need 3 10 sticks. So let me get 3 10 sticks. We have 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we have our 3 10 sticks. Now, look at our ones place. How many ones? How many unit cubes do we need? 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so if we're going to subtract 10, most of you guys can already do this in your head, and you know that you can just look in your tens place and take 1 away from the 3, right? But if you're still wanting to use the place value blocks, that's fine too. But just picture these in your head, and you know that if you're going to take 1 10 away, we're just going to take one of our 10 sticks, right? And when we do that, we're left with what number? 124, right? We started with 134, but when we took this 10 away, it gave us 124. All right, let's go ahead and look at our other equation. Now with this one, what do you notice? Are we subtracting 10? No, we are not subtracting 10. There's another 0 in there, so that means that we are subtracting 100. Okay, because we have ones, tens, 100. So if we have 792 minus 100, what would that be? Okay, you know, if you're taking away 100, you're going to look in your hundreds place of the first number, okay, the menu end, and you're going to take 1 away from the hundreds place. Let's look at it with place value blocks. This one might be a little harder to show you on the screen, but I'm going to try. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if it's going to be able to, if you're going to be able to see it or not. 6 and 7. Okay, so we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we have our 700 flats. Okay. Then we need, how many 10 sticks? 9, right? Because there's a 9 in the tens place. So let's go ahead and do our 9 10 sticks. 1, 2. I'm going to have to scoot it back a little bit. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 792. Okay, we have our 2 unit cubes. Now, what are we taking away from 792? Just 100. So we're going to easily just take away one of our 100 flats. And that would leave us with how many 100 flats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 600. After we take that 100 away, we have 600. Okay, 90. 2. So 792 minus 100 is 692. All right, if we were to look at that using just the basic where we stack it on top of each other, we would say 134 minus 10. Make sure you line your place value up, right? The operation is to subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. 1 minus nothing will keep us with a 1. Okay. Looking at the 792, you're going to go ahead, okay, line up your place value. 2 minus 0, 2. 9 minus 0, 9. 7 minus 1, 8. Okay, let's go ahead and watch your visual learning video, and then I will let you go so that you can finish your assignment.
You can use mental math to subtract 10 or 100 from 3-digit numbers. Find 328 minus 10. Find 328 minus 100. How do place value blocks help you understand the number 328?
Okay, place value blocks, they help us understand the number 328 because we have the visual picture, right? The 300 flats, that shows us the value of the hundreds place. And then the 10 sticks shows us the value of the tens place. And then our unit cube shows us the value of our ones place, right?
The place value blocks show the value of each digit in the number. Place value can help you subtract mentally. Find 328 minus 10. There are 2 tens in 328. 2 tens minus 1 10 equals 1 10. So 328 minus 10 equals 318. Find 328 minus 100. There are 3 hundreds in 328. 3 hundreds minus 100 equals 2 hundreds. So 328 minus 100 equals 228. You know that 3 minus 1 equals 2. So 328 minus 100 equals 228. Sometimes subtracting 10 changes the tens and hundreds digits. Find 500 minus 10.
Okay, let's look at this one real quick. All right, so
Move the pointer to see how to model 500 minus 10 with place value blocks.
all right, so it says use 500 flats to model 500. Exchange 100 for 10 tens. Uh-oh. Then 500 would equal 400 plus 10 tens. And lastly, you will subtract 110, then 400 plus 10 tens minus one of those tens would give us 400 plus 9 tens, or 490.
You know that 500 equals 50 tens. 50 tens minus 110 equals 49 tens, or 490. So 500 minus 10 equals 490. When a 10 is subtracted from 500, what digit changes?
Okay, so when a 10 is subtracted from 500, what digit changes? Does the 5 change? Does the 0 change? Does the 0 in the ones place change? Okay, what changes? The hundreds place, the tens place, or the ones place? Think about that.
Both the hundreds and tens digits change. The hundreds digit changes from 5 to 4, and the tens digit changes from 0 to 9. Now you know how to subtract 10 and 100 from 3-digit numbers.
Alright, go ahead and turn you around. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to click out of this video, go over to your assignment in Google Classroom, and go ahead and answer those 4 questions. The very first question that's going to ask you is actually what you just did right here with the 500 minus 10, right? And what changes. Okay, so make sure you explain really well so that I know you understand. Okay, if you have any questions, please comment on your assignment or post in our Google Classroom. All right, I love you guys. Let me know if you need any help. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.